Do you have $1 million? Collective Financial Wisdom says you need to have about $1 million in your account by the time you're 67 in order to retire comfortably. When it comes to your retirement, there are so many different vehicles that you can use to start saving. You just have to be willing to take that first step, $1 at a time. I'm Carmen Perez, and this is Getting Rich. It's never too late or too early to get yourself set up for retirement. Today, we're going to talk about some of the easy and totally painless ways to get your nest egg going. Let's start by going over the different types of retirement funds, 401k and IRA. A 401k is a retirement account you get through your company, which tends to come with contribution matching from your employer. An IRA is an individual retirement account you set up on your own. There are two kinds of IRAs, traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. The main difference here is when the money actually gets taxed. With the traditional IRA, you pay taxes when you take the money out at retirement. With the Roth IRA, you invest your tax income now, and you don't have to worry about it when you take it out. This gives you the benefit of knowing exactly how much you'll have when you retire and spare you the emotional toll of having to say goodbye to hundreds of thousands of dollars when it's time to actually retire. Today, we're going to be chatting with a financial beginner. Let's go. Mel, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me your money anxiety right now.
Yeah, so when I think about money, I think about it more as in, what do I have to spend today? What do I need tomorrow? And not really too much more than that. It's if I'm able to make it through the week, then I'm okay, but I am realizing that that isn't really sustainable at all. So it would be nice to know what would make sense in the long term.
It's good that you're starting to consider that stuff, because obviously I think the biggest fear for a lot of people is retirement. The big R.
Yeah, for retirement, there is anxiety there because I haven't even close to started with that.
If you are in your early 20s and can start saving sooner rather than later, Einstein's famous quote was, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. So the earlier you can start investing, the better, okay? And I'm saying early as in early 20s. It's a great place to start.
Okay.
What that looks like is actually going to a website like a Fidelity or a Vanguard and actually setting up a Roth IRA. Just making sure that there's no account minimums to open. And then every single month, if you can, start allocating a little piece towards your retirement every single month. And maybe setting a goal for yourself. So whether that be $100 every month or every 2 weeks, whatever that looks like, and maxing out that retirement account. And a Roth IRA is great because the money that you put into it to fund it it's already been taxed. So the government's already taken their cut.
Yeah.
You put that money in, it grows tax-free, and then at retirement time, you take it out. And there's no tax penalty on that. It's all yours. Everything that grows in there, that compound interest, all that's yours. It's something that you want to take advantage of, trust me. The more time that you have in the market, the more time your money has to grow, the less worry and less stress you have later on in life.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Mel, for coming on. I appreciate you being open and having these really good, candid conversations with me and sharing. I really, really appreciate it, and thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I definitely learned a lot. I wish I had brought a notebook.
Here are some piping hot tips on how to start saving for retirement like yesterday. Don't sleep on the employer match. If your employer offers a 401k match, financial advisors suggest contributing enough to jump on that. Even if it's a small percentage attached to a small contribution, it's 100% free money. Free 99, as I like to say. The ultimate goal is to maximize your contributions each year, ideally to both your IRA and your 401k. So when you get a bump, make sure you increase your monthly contributions and then book that vacation. YOLO. Getting started on your retirement savings as soon as possible is a great idea. But before you start squirreling away your acorns, make sure there aren't any high interest loans or outstanding credit card balances. The money going towards interest on these debts is money that should be going towards your future. And if you're worried about not starting earlier, remember this Chinese proverb. When is the best time to plant a tree? 20 years ago. When is the second best time to plant a tree? Right now.